Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to day 13 of Camp Nanowrimo. I hope this video finds you well and that you've been writing. Alright, so this is going to be a friendly reminder that Camp Nanowrimo is supposed to be fun. So if you're like me and are stressing about how far you are behind in your word count, try to calculate it so that instead of calculating how far you're behind and how many words you would actually need to make up, see like your total words that you need to write left, and then divide that by the number of days left, and you'll probably get a more reasonable number that you should be writing every day. So for instance, usually we're used to writing 1667, but I need about 2,000 words to reach 50,000 by the end of this month, which is totally doable. That's only like 400 more words that I'm used to writing for my day. So if I just keep that pace, I'm all set, and just keep writing and don't miss a day, then we're good and we're golden. So keep writing every day and do those little chunks at a time instead of trying to do like 10,000 at once, which is not fun for anyone. Okay. Yeah, and also don't stress about like outlining your story and getting everything perfect, because when you're writing and you're in the moment, it may seem like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen next, but that is the fun of writing, is that this is your story and you get to make everything up. So if you're stressing about what's going to happen, just breathe and realize, oh yeah, I get to decide. Okay? So, and you don't even have to decide right now. So just keep that in mind, and let's keep on having fun. We have 18 days left, and I know the first part was a little bit rough, so let's just have a fun time. Alright, so I'm going to get on to the tag. This was a tag from Katytastic here on YouTube, otherwise known as Kat, and it is the Yearbook Hall of Fame tag, where you take fictional characters and basically it's kind of like you're taking them to high school, and like best hair, best dressed, and best couple and all of that stuff. You get to give them some awards and it's pretty fun. So just a warning, I don't have all of the books and I didn't get to all of the categories because this was very challenging actually. I thought it was going to be just some light fun, but it was very, very difficult. Alright, so up first is Best Dressed, and I have Severus Snape from Harry Potter, and he wins this award even though he could win all of the awards, because he is a beautiful man, and he wears like basically Victorian era clothing with like a black cape over it, and he has like greasy black hair and a hook nose, and Alan Rickman as Snape is just drool. So Beautiful Man Award is basically what I want to rename this category, but Best Dressed goes to Snape. And Best Eyes would go to Sayuri-san from Memoirs of a Geisha. I mean, what person doesn't want to see a Japanese girl with blue eyes? That is pretty freaking amazing, and is one of the reasons that propelled her to be a very famous geisha. So that is awesome. Best hair would go to Lisbeth Salander of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And admittedly, I haven't read all of this. I haven't completed this book, but I have seen the Swedish and American versions of the movies. I love her character. She is freaking awesome, and I am kind of proud to say that I have like 2 out of the 4 of her piercings and kind of the similar hair, and if I shaved my eyebrows, I'm pretty sure we could look alike. So so yeah, she has the best hair and she's very, very badass. Alright. Best couple would be Amy Dorrit and Arthur Clennam from Little Dorrit by Charles Dickens. And this is my very old, very awesome copy. And also the BBC series of this book was amazing as well. And just the fact that they are so beautiful and so amazing, and like every Victorian era novel, they like pretty much hate each other until the very end, and then they get together, and then it's awesome, and you're just like gushing from happiness and crying and all of the good emotions. But with all of these categories, there was so many other choices that I could have made that are just equally as beautiful and amazing. Class Clown would be Stuart Wall, or Fats, from The Casual Vacancy, and he is this really tall, skinny guy named Fats, and he is a class clown because he like makes fun of everybody else. Everybody laughs at all of his jokes. He's kind of mean and like attacks people if they're different, which isn't very fun, but he's still the best candidate that I could come up with. And biggest flirt would be Damon Sadiablo from Daughter of the Blood, the first in the Black Jewels trilogy by Anne Bishop. And he is honestly my favorite character that I've ever come across. He is a beautiful man. So he should have gotten all of these awards: Best Eyes, Best Hair, Best Beautiful Man award. But he is the biggest flirt because he is actually a pleasure slave, and he has a ring around some member and is forced to, you know, be a consort for queens and stuff, and he, like, basically uses power and sexual stuff to, yeah, make some things happen. So he would be a big flirt because he doesn't give all of himself to any encounter. He is very reserved. And most dramatic would be Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit, just because at the beginning he was all like, I don't want any adventure, I just want a normal life, and then he ends up going on one of the most dramatic adventures and like meeting dragons and elves and having a really cool time. So what a drama queen. Drama queen, Bilbo. And then most musical, I could not find one. I am sorry. I was gonna say the brother of Little Dorrit's dad, but for the life of me, I couldn't find his name, so yeah, I don't have one for this. And then most likely to succeed would be Esther Summerson from Bleak House by Charles Dickens. I don't have that book, but I did read it, and I did love the BBC series. And she is most likely to succeed because she is an awesome person. She's one of the most, like, generous and kind-hearted and beautiful souls. And she succeeded because she was like an orphan, but she found her mom and she was able to reconnect with her, and she formed her own family and really made these strong relationships with people that she loves. And she was in this weird triangle with like an older man that she kind of thought was her kind of father figure, but he loved her. And so they had this thing going on, but then she fell in love with a rich doctor and she ended up with him. So she is very successful because she can make anyone fall in love with her, and that is pretty awesome. And then last but not least would be Valedictorian. And yeah, I had to go with Hermione from Harry Potter. She pretty much just wins. She is the valedictorian for everything, for life in general. So I hope you liked my version of the tag. Thank you, Kat, for making an awesome tag. I hope that it is as successful as you wanted it to be, and that a lot of people leave you video responses and have a lot of fun with it too. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.